If you could do it in 7.
Huh?
If you could do it in 7 minutes, yeah. All right, we live.
Take your time, live your life, your breathe.
Sit back, reflecting on life, putting one in the air, self-medicated therapy. Speak positive vibes into the universe, and I realized everything ain't a guarantee. And self-doubt can fog up your clarity. Apparently we want happiness so terribly. It's short-lived, I wish for longevity. I'm ready for obstacles ahead of me. Sometimes my vision is impaired, but I'm mentally prepared while I meditate. When you feel the vibrations on a low frequency, it leaves me no other choice but to levitate. To above and beyond, feeling good and it ain't just a dumb Harry Young. Melanated in the sun, got me feeling like the one. Yeah, got me feeling like the one. When I wake up in the morning, I'm connected with the sun. Feel the energy speaks to me and it's clear to see. The enemy just needs some inner peace. Life can make you feel small like a centipede. Gotta cry before you walk, you ain't feeling me. And I'm far from a shrink, but I think if you think you're unique. But you know that you're not too big for your life to be critiqued. That's when life is complete, I tell it.
Get your Skies Herbal Tea right now. The Christmas party might be over, but you know what? I don't feel sick. I can't take a chance of getting anyone else affected because I don't feel sick. They haven't been taking Skies Herbal Tea Immune Booster, so we can't take a chance of affecting someone else. But you can protect yourself from that flu virus or that COVID virus by continue to put immune booster in your body. Yes, antibodies. Get your Skies Herbal Tea right now. Right now. Stop playing with yourself.
Get my herbal tea.
Shit. One more time, look at that.
Live in the sky, you know what I'm talking about? Yo, you know what I'm saying? We ride. Check it out. Yo, we gon' smoke some. Yo, we gon' drink some. We gon' fuck some. Pop more with bust nuts, cruise, Caribbean. Think about it, shit makes sense. Think about it, check your watch, I'm checking mine. Shit makes sense, synchronize. Hit me up when you feel alive. Hit me up, I know you lie. Your sex life, let's talk about it. Might get wet, I'ma scuba dive. Might get rough, I'ma Harley ride. Hold on tight, this a motorcycle. Heart rate up, I'm so excited. Preaching the church, I testify. Drop top bed, Cayman Islands. 5, 4, 5 other bitches round me. Suitcase with about 100,000. Rolex watch with the diamonds round it. Iced out chains, diamond shine. Waikiki with the ocean view. Doing what a boss nigga supposed to do. Never had a real nigga close to you. I'ma make it do what it's supposed to do. I'ma make you move when I want it to. I'ma let you do what you wanna do. We gon' smoke some. We gon' drink some. We gon' fuck some. Pop more with bust nuts, cruise, Caribbean. I'm bound to blow. Told that shit long time ago. Get to the bread, sourdough. Money stacked up, you gotta know. Penthouse suite, top flow. Blueberry cushions, colorful. When she get that feeling, it's sexual. On her knees, she powerful. Mouth so good, mind blowing. Hit it from the back, she started pouring. Hit it so good, she started snoring. San Francisco, never born. Earth my turf, I love exploring. T on the frames, Tom Fords. I ain't playing no games, I'm straightforward. You can see it in the eyes, can't ignore it. Dick so good, it's a horror story. Broke her heart and she loved me for it. Ran and told her friends, it's a love story. Wrote me a book and they paid me for it. All my clothes, watch for me. Dick so good, kill for it. I fuck up, she'll forgive me for it. for it. Pillow on my head, she fluffy for it. We gon' smoke some. We gon' drink some. We gon' fuck some. Pop my wet, bust nuts, cruise, Caribbean. We gon' smoke some. We gon' drink some. We gon' fuck some. Pop my wet, bust nuts, cruise, Caribbean.
We gon' smoke some, we gon' drink some, bend it over, we gon' fuck some.
Yeah, man. Drink some, smoke some.
What up, what up, what up?
Yeah, man, it's going down. The last DFW, we in the building, man. It's the extended weekend. I am QDP.
It's your girl, Koya Love.
I am your boy, Villy, and we are the Lounge DFW.
Hey, man, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you comment. You know what I'm saying? We got a real live topic tonight, man. It's going down. Hey, ladies, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. We really want a lot of y'all ladies to tune in tonight, man, because the topic that we talking about tonight, man, is real interesting, man. And we got a special guest in the back. Hey, man, y'all gonna love tonight's show, man. You know what I'm saying? So buckle your seatbelt, man. Matter of fact, go get you a glass of wine. You know what I'm saying? Unwind. Get all the way ready, man. It's the Lions DFW, man. What's going on, team?
Hey, man, the echo is throwing me out, man. Hey, okay.
You say we echoing?
Yeah, let me see. Let me say something. Yes, they're going real bad.
It gotta be on your end, cause I'm hearing you good. Call you me.
I can hear. I'm hearing echo. What I be saying. Is it? Yeah, it's going bad. I don't have no going.
What about now? Is still echoing?
Real bad.
Is it going bad?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It sounds like the music in the bass.
What about now?
Nothing.
No
It's
echo?
perfect. No echo. Yeah,
It's still echoing?
Yeah, it's still echo.
Hold on. Let's try something out. Okay. What about now?
Yeah, it's still better.
Hold on, let me get up.
What call you? Let's see if call you. Yeah. Yeah, I heard good. Yeah, it's like on. Even when you go out, QD, some plugged in wrong or something. Because even with QD not being there, the music still got the echo. And I heard me echoing.
Oh, okay. We'll get it together.
What about you? There it is. Yeah, that's no, it's not. Say something, Carl.
Good evening.
Is it echoing on your end?
No, that's what I can't understand. What is it that you're hearing? Is it really bad on your side?
I'm hearing like a what is called like the echoing. I just hear the echoing. Let me go out and come back in. Let me close it.
Yeah, that's on yours, bro. Yeah.
You guys bear with us while we get this together.
Yeah. That's on bro end because he was logged in to two devices at once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just checked it out. Call you love, what's going down?
Oh, it's another Monday. It's the extended weekend. So, I'm in here enjoying, my time before I got to get ready to go back to the job in the AM. So I'm
Oh
just
man,
taking it slow right now.
y'all gotta go to work tomorrow,
Yes, sir.
huh?
Hot
Hey
damn.
man, we gon' let's see, man. Vail back in there. Let's see if he together.
Okay.
Yeah, can y'all hear me good? Does it sound like I'm echoing, y'all?
You good.
Uh-uh.
You was good from the start.
Man, I don't know what it was echoing on my end. It was sounding horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey man, everybody in the comments, man, make sure you shut alive. Shut alive as much as you can, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause we finna go down through there. Hey,
Yes, sir.
but let's go on and get the show started, man. You know what I'm saying? Start with the current event. With the celebrity news, and then we're gonna get on off into Call Your Love, and then we're gonna get to our special guest for the night, man. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go with it. What you got for us, QD?
Let's go, man. Celebrity news, man. Let's get it. Our first story for the night, we got Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock, which is Blueface's baby mother. She just had their baby boy on September the 3rd. Looks like the delivery went well, but what we didn't see was Blueface in the delivery room. We had the footage on it, and y'all can see for yourself, but it looks like Chrisean went through the pregnancy and the delivery well. So we still seen her performing all the way up to maybe the 8th or the 9th month. She took that well, and she also states that the baby will be named after her. We don't know how true that is yet, but allegedly, that's what's going to happen. Let me show you some of the footage of the delivery and how Chrisean is acting after she's seen her seed. Check this out. Oh shit, let me take that back. It looked like the delivery went a little bit, but say man, this is the after effect of the delivery, man. The boy is here now, and this is Chrisean talking to her baby boy after the delivery. Check it out.
He's a healthy boy. He got big feet, big hands, so that means he's gonna be tall.
Definitely gonna be tall. Basketball player, maybe.
For sure, a basketball player. No,
Definitely
football player.
Football, yeah, football. He gonna play sports though.
A quarterback. And he smelled good. But he still got my blood on him.
He's still fresh.
So the other thing is, hi. Are you hungry? Hi, my name is Chrisean. I'm your mom. I love you so much. It's so cool.
Aww.
And it's so crazy.
Congratulations to Chrisean, and you know that we can't leave this story alone without tapping in and seeing what the fuck Blueface was at the time of the delivery. So allegedly we found out, we found out for real, man, that Blueface was in Miami with his other baby mama, and they was turned up. We don't know how that story is going to end, but it looks like a beginning of some new shit that's about to unfold. But we will keep you updated on that story.
Man, bad situation, man.
So messed up situation, man. What Blueface got going on, man? Blueface, he in Miami turned up, wasn't he?
Yeah, man.
And
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Corey.
yeah, he definitely was out there doing his thing. But it's been said that previously Chrisean had already told him she didn't want him there.
Well, the mother, Blueface's mother, said that she was on live. She stated that she was about to fly to Baltimore to go check out and see her grandbaby, man. So we gonna hear about what's going on with that. I think ain't they shooting a reality show at the same time?
Yes.
So we gonna see that too. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how that go, man. I hope everything go away, man. I really want them to go on and get that shit together, man, because they display a lot of drama on that end, man. In this next story, man, I had to cover this right here. I don't know if y'all knew about. Well, shit, y'all know about it. Everybody was cranked up about this over the weekend, man. So Colorado played TCU. And man, when I tell you this game was really about emotion and passion, everybody doubted Deion Sanders, man. Everybody said Deion couldn't do it. Everybody said Deion wasn't trained. Everybody said Deion wasn't the coach to do what he do. Deion said, they coming. Let me show y'all the highlights and the coverage of this story, man. This September the 2nd, man. This is the Colorado and TCU game, man, for the ones that missed it. Now, y'all know I had to talk about this right here. Prime time, Colorado versus TCU over the weekend, September the 2nd, man. Hey, this game right here was more passionate than anything. I'm a Texas man myself, man. Anything Texas, I'm going for it. But when it comes down to Deion Primetime Sanders, I'm riding for it because I know what the cause is for. So check out some of the highlights from the Colorado and TCU.
Today is the day. How are you prepared for the moment, and how are your players prepared?
I think the message of the day is not about me. It's about us. We've been saying we're coming, but now we're here. It's time to do what we do. And I can't wait for the world to see what we do and how we do it.
You've done something pretty incredible, a complete overhaul of the roster. How have the players come together for the season?
They're unified. Adults have problems. They're very problematic getting along, not kids, not young men that's chasing the same dreams, the same goals, the same aspirations. They've gelled, they've clicked, they're unified, and I can't wait. I'm serious. It's like Christmas morning. I can't wait to open up these presents.
Looking wide open, touch deep, man. Sanders gives it to him, touchdown. Defending Eberhardt. He gained 11, and they'll run it off first down with Sanders. Did he get in? Yes. Second down and 10. Sanders, here's a little screen, and they find Edwards. He breaks it back with running room on the move. Edwards down the sideline. Dylan Edwards, touchdown, Colorado.
More often here in the second half.
Morse again looking in zone.
Defense has played so far.
Third down and 9 to the 23. Morris off his back foot over the middle. It's caught. First down and more. Touchdown. Second and 2 at the 7. They pitch it out wide. Touchdown. Dylan.
The last 10 minutes, that's what's going to pop up.
First down and 10 at the 19. And look at Morris. 10 to the 26. Sanders. Sprinting, sets, delivers, touchdown, Colorado!
This is just too soft in the middle, and there he goes, touchdown.
Touchdown. Sanders, off his back foot, caught, first down, and more down the sideline. Stop and start, Edwards, touchdown, Colorado! Takes a knee, and how about this? Prime time, Deion.
Hold on. Oh no. Do you believe that? Huh? Oh no. I read through that bull junk you wrote down. I read through that. I sifted through all that. Yeah. Oh no. Come on. Do you believe? You don't believe. You just answered it. You don't believe. Next question. Yup. Deion made the non-believers into believers. 45-42, Colorado. Man, well, we don't know how that story is going to end, but it looks like a beginning.
Yeah, they did their thing this weekend, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a win-win, rather. Deion would have won, and TCU would have won. either way it goes, it was a victory, man. I know Dion just appreciated the fact that he had his boys playing on both sides of the team, you know.
Yeah. That defense looks stiff, man. The defense and the offense look stiff.
Yeah.
I want to see what they do, man, throughout the season, man, because I know everybody gonna be riding on his coattail, man, trying to make sure he make a mistake. So let's see how it go, man. But I know Dion, man, he gonna make sure that he make the non-believers believers, man. So shout out to Dion. Shout out to Colorado, man. Shout out to Dion's son, man, Shador. He did his thing, man. 500 yards, passing, 4 TDs. Hey, man. And he came from a HBCU. They thought he couldn't do it.
Right.
So, man, shout out to that boy, man. You know what I'm saying? That boy did their thing, man. Like I say, I'm a Texas fan. Anything Texas, I go with. But, man, Dion prime time. I gotta do that. But yeah, hey man, other than that, man, I got a news about Boosie and Young Blue. It's an easy win, man. Boosie and Young Blue, they going back and forth on the line, man. They steady going back and forth. Boosie claimed that Young Blue owed him millions of dollars, man, and Young Blue wife just caught him cheating, and she putting a whole bunch of business out there, man. It's a lot of things going on in the celebrity news, man. But that's going on, man. And, you know, I ain't want to put too much on there until we get all the logistics out. I want to keep everything happy tonight, man. Another thing, man, before I go, man, BG, Hot Boy BG, man, is scheduled to get out this week, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
Last Hot Boy is coming home.
Yes,
this
sir.
Week. Yeah,
There ain't no host.
Hey, boy.
It's official.
It's official, man. That's my favorite one out the whole group.
Yes,
Check this
sir.
out. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. Y'all seen how when Turk came home, it wasn't no red carpet. You feel me?
Yeah.
BG come home, y'all gonna see Cash Money show up. And if they don't show up, my name ain't QD period, man. Say,
man, you got to follow that story, bro.
BG come home, man. Baby has a different attachment with BG. I think his attachment with BG is way stronger, maybe stronger than him and Wayne.
I don't know, man.
I
don't know about that one, man. Did you see the interview that BG Mama did?
I haven't. You gonna have to turn me on.
Nah, send it. Can you send it?
Nah, I send it to you. I don't know about that one, man. He might be trying to clean up shit. He probably been trying to clean up shit ever since then, but BG Mama laid it out there. I'm talking about on Wayne Allen. You know what I'm saying? I thought I sent you that. And she's like,
you probably did.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, Wayne Allen was fake.
Damn, hold on, I gotta hey, the Lions DFW, man. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna let y'all know. BG will be out before we go on to our next show. But on the next show, I'm gonna cap on that, and then I'm gonna bring in that video that Bill talking about, man. But that's my celebrity for tonight, y'all. Yeah, man.
All right, y'all. What up? I'm gonna be quick with the current event tonight. I just want to tap in on a little bit about this company called BlackRock. For a lot of people who don't know who BlackRock is, BlackRock is an asset investment company. They specialize in mortgages and real estate, should I say. They have over $8 trillion in assets. And what BlackRock objective and goal is to do by 2030 is own over 60% of the homes here in the United States of America. Yes, they are. They own Wall Street. These people are headed by a guy by Larry Fink and Suzanne Wagner and a whole bunch of other people that y'all might not even be familiar with. Well, if y'all are familiar also with someone by John F. Kennedy Jr., he was recently on the Breakfast Club and he spoke of this investment group or whatever you want, a firm, BlackRock. He spoke on it a little bit, and I want y'all to hear what he had to say, and I'm going to come back with a little commentary, and we're going to break down BlackRock and what's going on. I'm going to give y'all a little bit detailed information about what he's talking about.
Is equity and particularly in the Black community. There's the equity, the Black community by 2030 will have virtually zero equity. Through a series of different policies, going back to the mushroom loans in 2008, which were tried out first in the Black community, the equity, the housing has been taken away, which was if you have a house, you can get a loan and you can build a business. If you don't have a house, you have no access to capital. It's very important to get homes into those communities. There's a bunch of issues that are across the working class in this country are important. Child care is critically important. Good health care is important. But housing is probably the most important issue in terms of building wealth in poor communities. So 2 years ago, the average cost of a house in this country was $215,000. Today it's $400,000. And the interest rates you're going to pay on that house have gone from 1% to 7%. So you're paying 10 times as much for that house you were 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. I have 7 kids. They're all between 20 and 35 years old. They should be moving into their own homes. Mm-hmm. I don't know any of them or any of their friends who are actually buying a home now. And one of the reasons for why did the price of housing go up? Well, one, because of the inflation, because we spent $8 trillion on wars and $16 trillion on COVID, which we didn't have. So they print money, which caused the price of everything to go up. More importantly, there's 3 giant corporations, BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard, which own collectively, they own each other. So it's really one giant corporation. But they also own 89% of the S&P 500. They own everything. They've now decided to buy every single family home in America. So if they stay on the current trajectory, they will own 60% of the homes in this country, single family homes, by 2030. They literally are trying to buy everything. And the head of it, Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, is on the board of the World Economic Forum, and what they've said, we want this great reset, which is you will own nothing and you will be happy. Well, they're on their way to making sure that we don't own anything.
And that's what I want to touch on, family, with BlackRock. A lot of people had never even heard of BlackRock before. But like they said, BlackRock is a big old investment firm. They own, did y'all hear? They own 89% of S&P 500.
Right.
I don't know if y'all are familiar with S&P 500. That's the stock market, man. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They own 89%. So they are able to manipulate the market, determine what's the value or something. These people these are the same people, these banks and everything are the same people that you go to get loans.
Right.
These are the same people that are competing with you for the home that you're trying to buy. So the people that I'm trying to buy a home from, I compete with them also on the market. They got all the money. They got over $8 trillion in assets. You can't out-compete them people.
At all.
I said all that to say this to everybody that's been thinking about getting a home, stalling on, saying, I'm going to wait till next year. Stop waiting. Because the thing is, the price of houses is never going to go down. Actually, it's going to get harder. Actually, I have a chart showing you right before the recession. People thought, with the recession, with COVID-19 happening in 2019, they thought the prices of the houses were going to drop significantly and stay there, even with the recession that they're saying that we're going to have. Even some experts saying that we're not going to have a recession. We're going to miss it. And even if we do go through a recession, it's not going to affect the housing market. If y'all look on here, from 2019 to 2022, the average house in America was 322,000. Here in 2022, It was $458,000. So we had a almost $130,000 increase in buying a home. That's even going through COVID. And that's what he's talking about. By 2030, man, it's going to be down there impossible for the average person to buy a home. So if you're thinking about buying a home, do not hesitate, because it's not going to get any easier. It's going to get more complex as time goes on. Especially when you have big corporations like BlackRock that's literally buying up all the real estate and building all the homes. They want you to pay rent for the rest of your life.
Everybody gonna be renting in the next 10 years. And rent gonna be sky high.
So think about that. What are your thoughts on that, Corey?
Man, I already feel we kind of getting a dose of it now. Since COVID been going on, everything has from, what we are accustomed to. So I can't get, continuously going up, especially the house. It is honestly, for me, it's crazy because they have all of this money, but yet it's not enough for them. Like, you even in that type of lifetime, like, that's a lot of them.
I don't think people realize what's going on in the housing market. Like right now, you can sign do a contract and agree that you're gonna pay $250,000 for this house. But by the time they get through building this house, the price could have went from $250,000 to $300,000. Or I'm just throwing out an outrageous number. I'm gonna say from $250,000 to $270,000. You know what I'm saying? That was your budget, $250,000. They done increased it by $20,000. And they say, well, due to it's a shortage in building material. But guess who causing the shortage in the building material? Big corporation like BlackRock. So the same people that telling me the reason why they got to go up on the price of the house that I'm buying from them due to the shortage of material or the one that's causing it. It's a big old fucking game.
That's it.
So I want everybody to understand that's thinking about buying a house, stop procrastinating and go ahead and do it. Because the longer you wait, the biggest interest rate you're gonna have to pay, and the more you're gonna have to compete. I don't think a lot of people understand with the price and with inflation going up, the value of the dollar is going down. If y'all don't understand, the price of goods is more than $1. So you had all these people that's moving from the West Coast, Midwest, East Coast. Everybody's moving down south, and you have somebody that may have a 1,200 square feet house that stayed in the Bay Area. That house is a beat up house from the Bay Area. Don't let it be close to Silicon Valley. It may be worth $800,000-$900,000 down there condemned, but they sell a house, so they got $800,000 to come down here, buy a house, beat you out. You bid it on the house for $325,000. They're willing to bid on the house for $340,000. You know what I'm saying? And got cash money. How can you beat those people out? So you got that compete. You got that competitor that you got to go against. You're going against. So people, y'all gotta stop playing and go ahead and get your house. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Hey man, y'all heard that first here from the Lions DFW, man. Go purchase you a home now. The housing market is not decreasing. No time soon, no time in the future, man. So right now is the best time to go in there and get it. Because in the next, 5 years, you won't even be able to get a loan for a house because, like you say, this company right here they'll be over all that, man. They're going to be buying up all the real estate. So shit, man. Get in while you can, man.
I can close our current events. Corey, what you got for us on Corey's Eye this of the week? I got to give my boys.
Let's go.
Man, you sound like your boy.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Yeah. they yelling,
Right.
man.
Let's go, you guys. So, Koya's Eyes of the Week. We'll first start out with the Eye Hustler of the Week, which is Pinch of Help. This is an organizing and moving company that is based out of Atlanta. They are also available for travel. Y'all, when I tell y'all organization is really a big thing now, I see a lot of videos on social media in regards to closet, room organization. And when I tell you guys, these two are the truth at it. They are definitely the truth. They have already been seen on HGTV's Home and Garden Network. You guys, all I'm going to say is in your spare time, please go review their content on their social media. This is Pinch of Help, our Eye Hustler of the Week. Next, we have our Eye Artist of the Week, which is Camille Manilow, which is AKA Coach Cam. She is part owner of the Canyon Nation Boxing Gym in Santa Fe Springs, California. She specializes in training kids. She's also a personal trainer. She also works with beginners and those who are in competition. She also works with you as well. So if you are in the Santa Fe, California area and you are in need of a trainer, you guys get at her because she is definitely doing her thing out there. Miss Camille Manilow, aka Coach Cam, our Eye Artist of the Week. Next, we have our Eye Beauty of the Week, which is Events by Jen. Miss Jen is based out of Forest City, Arkansas. You guys, she is definitely putting her spin and touch on party decor, as well as you can see her balloon arches are amazing. If you guys get a chance, please review her her work on her social media. She also has a TikTok page if you're not connected in with Facebook. Miss Jen, Events by Jen, she's our Eye Beauty of the Week, you guys. Next, we have our Eye Catch of the Week, which is Keandre. He is a food marketer and consultant out of the Houston, Texas area. So he is the go-to guy if you want to know the spots to go to in Houston. This is who you need to be connected to, because when I tell you guys, he be going to all the places in Houston. He knows everywhere. And they actually, I just got wind, they just opened up a new Mexican restaurant over the weekend. I actually have family that lives there, and they go to quite a few other restaurants, but he's definitely someone that you may want to follow if you're in that area and you need new places to go and try and eat. This is our Eye Catch of the Week, Mr. Keandre. Next, we have our Eye Place of the Week, which is 2828 Studios. They also have recently opened up a barbershop. They are looking for nail techs, braiders, stylists, and barbers, along with them having a clothing line. They are available for global shipping. They are based out of the Duncanville area. So if you get some time, you guys, please go and visit 2828 Studios in the Duncanville area. That's our Eye Place of the Week. Last but not least, our shout out of the week is Miss Shaquania McKenzie. She is the first female judge in the city of Macomb, Mississippi, at the age of 28. So shout out to you, Miss Shaquina McKenzie. That concludes Koya's Eyes of the Week. Back to you, Cutie.
Hey, man. Koya's Eyes of the Week, man, is going down. Hey.
Putting us on. I never heard of the judge before. Shout out to the judge.
Shout out to the judge, man. Hey, so ever since y'all put me on to Tubi and the Tubi movies, man, and all that there, man, you know what I'm saying? I done got accustomed and I done became a fan of a lot of Tubi actors, you know what I'm saying? Actors and actresses, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So as I'm watching a Tubi movie, my wife, she tapped me, she like, man, that's a good friend of mine right there, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, she like, man, I know her. I'm like, you know her? She's like, yeah, I know her, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I said, man, she'll be cool to come on the show, man, you know? So I had to reach out, man, and get with her, man, and see if we can have her on the show, man, so she can enlighten us on all the characters she done played and everything, man. She's been on the movie Gutter Mommies. She's a star. She plays a star role in Poison Candy, man, and there's various movies. She got the Carter Family Reunion. She got a lot of movies on Tubi, man. Let's introduce her to the panel, man. You know what I'm saying? Get on her real quick. Sophia Nelson. You on mute, baby girl. How's it going? Can we hear you? Can you hear us?
She on mute.
They got a
She's
mic
still
on mute.
Yeah, turn your mic on.
Yeah, she got having mic issues right now.
Yeah, we having mic issues. Yeah, man, but the last movie that I watched, man, was Poison Candy. I mean, when I tell you, y'all need to go check that out, man. She going in on there, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, she going in. It's several movies she done played in there. Like, Gutter Mommies is probably like the main one that I can say a lot of people remember. And it's based out of Dallas, Texas, too. So, hey, man, it's going down. And we got another guest in the back, too, man. We got Ty in the back, too, man. Let's see if Ty come on in, man.
Hey y'all, what's good?
Good evening. Good evening. How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm chilling. I'm listening to y'all show. I'm loving the topics tonight. For real.
You gonna
Yeah,
love
man,
it.
you got me over here Googling this Black Rock. Is that what you got it? Black Rock?
Yeah, Black Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Vail, you on mute, bro.
You on mute.
I say, yeah, Black Rock, they most definitely trying to buy up everything. So everybody that it's really gonna affect those who maybe on buying their second home. For people that are first time home buyers, there's still gonna be a lot of programs available that the government has reserved. But let's not forget though, that somebody own 89% of S&P 500. They control the world.
I feel like that's like monopoly. Like that's like monopolizing. It should be like against the law for them to have that much.
Well, they got the politicians in their back pocket. That's his biggest thing. That's why he was like, he need to run. He want to shake everything up. If y'all get a chance, check the whole interview out on the Breakfast Club. Don't Kennedy kind of go out, go for out there sometimes, but at the same time, he do drop jewels and do speak his truth, just like any other politician. You got to learn how to chew the meat and spit out the bones with anything. So I listen to keep detailed shit that go with people here. I'm gonna look up Black Rock. Who the hell is these people? So it just go down a big old rabbit hole. All these people have think tanks and figure out how they can. And their biggest thing, a lot of people don't know about are you familiar with the 2030 Great Reset? Are y'all familiar with that?
No.
The 2030, that's part of the 2030 Great Reset, and it's the slogan or a quote that they say, own nothing but be happy. You know what I'm saying? You will own nothing but still be happy. So that is part of the whole new, you get into the little spooky world, all the thing, but these are real billionaire people that control the world, and that's what they want to do. They want to control how you think, what you own, what you do, every single thing is not a game. This is actually happening in real time. That's why I employ everybody to go do their research. Stop listening to what people tell you. Go do your own research and you draw your own conclusion on what you find or whatever.
Hey, Sophia, are you in?
She was just in there.
Let me see. Dang. Can't get her in, man. We can't get her in. I'm trying to go down through there on that Tubi movie, man.
Boy, I was on Tubi all last week. They got some crazy movies on Tubi.
Koya turned us on to that shit, man. I've been looking at that shit ever since.
Man. Say Tubi the way.
It is low key for real.
I don't want my
free.
Got that whole smoking.
And the quality getting better. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I seen somebody post the other day. They talking about some Tubi's. The first Tubi movie was The Last Done. No, it was
About it. Yeah.
You know when P was doing their movies. The Last Done.
That was Tubi quality. It was Tubi quality.
You remember Ball of Blocking?
Yeah.
That was the first Tubi movie.
33rd, all that. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, you know what I'm saying? That was all Tubi quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But while we trying to get the young lady back here and interview her,
I think she on now.
She is?
Yeah. I think that shit keep now. You go on continue. Keep on blocking her out. But yeah, go on there.
Well, when we get her back in, you know, we'll just go back into interviewing. But tonight's topic, we want to discuss: do other women groom other women to surpass them or elevate past them in the entertainment sector? That's what we were asking the question. I've been doing research on this all week, and I've yet to find any woman that's groomed, trained, whatever you want to use to be her successor or to elevate past her. I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean by that. All right, let's take Lil Wayne and Drake. Lil Wayne brought Drake into the game. Lil Wayne didn't try to interfere. Lil Wayne made sure that Drake surpassed him and elevated him past the game. Then try to hinder his career. Let's use Yo Gotti as an example. Then try to hinder what's my guy? Who is all his artists?
Moneybagg.
Yo, none of those artists he propelled them. We can use countless other people in the entertainment sector. We can use Denzel Washington. He began grooming younger actors to be his successor in the game because he know he has the end. But I've yet to see a woman with a record label that's taking other female artists. Let's not get it.
Wow.
Let's not.
Wait.
And
come on, bro.
Hold on. This is what I want to make. There's a difference between empowering and elevating past.
Yeah.
Don't get it wrong. It's been plenty of females that put other females on it and empower them. I said, put them in the game and put them in a position where they was going to surpass them and have surpassed them. Give me.
Not surpassing yet.
But
she still has a long time to go because she's younger. She's so much younger. But Chloe Bailey is Beyonce's protege. She is setting her up to follow in her footsteps. But you know, it's gonna take a minute because Beyonce just won't sit down. She gonna come out every
Exactly.
That's the point that he's making right there.
Hey, QD.
She will not sit down.
Tell her, QD, we already covered all the bases.
Hell yeah, because look, Ty, I was sitting up over the weekend, man. We had our little talks, man. We had our conference call, and we were sitting back, really trying to think of women that have put other women in position to excel above them. Like, I already have it in their plan that this is gonna be their successor. We don't know none. We don't have any. I even brought up Oprah and Gail's situation. She has
did
not.
set up.
Nah, hell no.
Because Gail is on Good Morning America. Or she like some.
She up empowered. Did she surpass her? So we talking about elevate, pass.
Right.
Well, see, this is the thing though. Like you can't push anybody to elevate it, especially if it's based off of ratings and the voice of the people. If you get what I'm saying,
do it all the
Drake
time.
and Lil Wayne. When you talk about Drake and Lil Wayne, Drake was accepted by the culture, so it did give him the point to where he could do that. So you can't get mad if she put you in a position to elevate, but you didn't actually elevate past her. You know what I'm saying? Like
All she did was be Gail best friend. What did she actually do? We know for a fact.
With her being associated with Oprah, she became well known just off of that association alone.
But the thing is, where is it in the archives of history? Let's just take Oprah them out. Where is it in the archives of history this happening?
What?
That another woman has groomed another woman to be her successor, and she's elevated past her, more successful, more wealth, more famous, everything. Show me.
Well, first of all, you have to take into account that there is a big pay divide from a man versus a woman in pretty much every industry. So it's going to be hard for her to surpass, especially if this woman just had to scrape and crawl and stuff to get to her level of stature. You get what I'm saying? It took Oprah how many years to get to where she was at? So even if she did put somebody in position to elevate past her because of the pay wage gap, it's probably going to be a hard feat to accomplish for her to reach that level of success without adding them years into it. I mean that's my point of view, because it's such a big difference in the pay. It's going to be hard for a person to come and make you elevate past me when I'm just now getting to this stage myself. I don't know how to speed along your process because it took me so many years to even get to this level.
Yeah,
you know
she got a point. She got a point there too, Bill, because remember Jay-Z put Memphis Bleek to be his successor, and that shit didn't work. Who? Memphis Bleek.
Exactly. No, he didn't pick him to be a successor.
Yes, he did. He said that was his. He's supposed to take over the Rock, bro.
He just put him in place. He had already said he ain't got to rap. He ain't got to do nothing. He gonna be
at first.
Hold on.
At first, he did, bro.
Hold on, fam. Come on now. Let's keep it real. Bleak was
Come on.
This how good of heart how us men. We want our men to shine. Everybody knew Bleak wasn't that guy. He was just Jay-Z little brother, little homeboy that he looked at like a little brother. He said, "Man, we're gonna do your album." That's why the album took so long. They did everything in their power to make that album a success, man. But they knew he wasn't no real rapper. That's why Jay had already said, if ain't nobody else good, Bleak gonna always be good. That came from J-Man. He ain't got to do nothing. See, but the thing that's getting away from my point. What are the women? What are the women? That's getting away from my point. What are the women that have
my point? Like you can put somebody in position to win, but if the people don't want you, she can't.
But it's not about the people.
Her.
But it's not about the people. We know for a fact that with other women, we know that it's been other women that we know are way more talented than that other woman that's holding her back. You know what I'm saying? That's what look, show me where a woman has a record label and she's took female artists that are just as talented as her and elevated. It doesn't exist. In the R&B world, rap world, it doesn't exist.
I don't think any woman owns a record label, do you?
That's the point, because it doesn't. It's not that they don't have the resources. We can use Beyonce, and there was a big issue and a big topic with Chloe Bailey being an artist. She did not promote her album. This is your artist. Why didn't you promote her album?
Because she won't sit down and she's too busy promoting the record.
It goes to my point. It proves my point.
Here we go.
Keep on proving my point for me.
I hope this is her last tour. I ain't even go hold y'all. I really hope that this is her last tour if she actually like sit down, because she just won't sit down. But again, I think with that, I really feel like the industry is designed for women.
You gonna
to
blame
be
the
going
industry?
against each other. They
Hey.
like it. They like
No.
to see women catfighting and beefing with each other, just like they like the industry beef between dudes. Like the industry is they thrives. It thrives off of conflict,
Toxicity and drama.
Yeah,
That's
it
exactly
thrives
what
off of
that
that.
is.
So it's not. I don't know. And you know what? This is the first
So
time
that's
I
how
actually
you got. You gonna
thought
blame
about
the
it.
industry. So you gonna blame the industry. You gonna blame the industry for other women that's
Not
empowering, not
always
empowering other
the
women.
industry's fault, but because yes, I'm right now in my personal life dealing with certain women that I can't understand why they want to like handcuff the information, because I've never been that way. If I can prevent somebody from going down the same pothole that I went in, then I'm gonna do that. But not everybody is built like that, because you gotta get. It really is a thing about the culture. I feel like it's just this dog eat dog mentality. I gotta hustle. I gotta grind mentality. You know, I gotta get it out the mud mentality that really don't help it in no situation, in no way either.
I want to get a little deep with this, and I want women to understand this is not a black and white thing. This is a women's thing. Period. Women are very territorial and have a hard time relinquishing power. This is the very reason why I feel like women cannot rule the earth, because they do not prepare successors, especially if it involves another woman. I say that because time after time has been proven, a woman feel like another woman can never outdo her in anything. But this is where it gets tricky. A woman will elevate a man above her. She'll never elevate another woman above her, but she will elevate a man above her. The archives of history show time after time that a woman will put a man before she put herself. We can go all the way to the pimping and hoeing thing. Right now, a woman get out there, put her life, her freedom, and everything on the line to bring that man every single dollar back. We can go all the way to with women, how women are harder on their girls than they are with the boys. Bitch, you got to get your shit and get out. But the boy can keep coming back home time after time after time. But the woman is harder on the daughter than she is the boy.
That's a proven fact. Hey, we got Sophia in here now.
We'll come back to it. We got she got a mic together, but we'll come back. We
gonna try to keep her on so we can continue this conversation too. Sophia, your mic ready? Take your mic off mute. Okay. Can you hear us? Wow. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it's
well, while she's trying to get the mic, we're gonna keep this thing going.
Yeah.
So let me ask this question. Do you think that mentality could possibly have something to do with the fact that women are always competing for attention and love and being recognized in the workplace and relationship-wise? It's more common to see a man have two women fighting over him than a woman to have two men fighting over her. So, do you guys think that could possibly stem that this attitude of I can't let you get past me, that competitive spirit stems from that type of stigma?
Yeah,
no, I believe that competitive nature of a woman is just a woman's nature, period. A woman's nature is to be a nurturer and be a protector. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being in your mind, you feel no other woman do that job better than you. You know what I'm saying? Us as men, we're taught to be leaders. At an early age, as men, we learn our strong points and our weak points. The pecking order is already established for us as men at a young age. We get battle tested at an early age. We get picked on. We got to learn how to fight at an early age. So men learn their strong points, and we learn who is the leader, who's going. As a woman, it's your job. It's your nature to try to even test that and see if we are even qualified to be a leader. So if it's your nature to test us to see if we qualified to be a leader, you know it's in your nature to tell a motherfucking woman, hell no, you ain't qualified. If it's in your nature to challenge me as a man. So it's in your nature to already say, hell nah, I'm not submitting to no damn woman. It's my job to challenge a man to see if he fit. I already know she ain't qualified. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't call it challenging a man.
Yes, I
would
do.
more so
Show me a weak man that you respect.
Well,
show me one.
You stuttering,
I'm not
Ty.
gonna disrespect nobody.
Show me one man that you show me one weak man that you respect.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's not necessarily that a woman is challenging a man to see if he's fit. She might question some of the choices if it may end up leading them down the wrong path. I don't think it's more, well, maybe the newer generation is out here like that, you know, but I don't know.
So when you
I
question
feel like
me,
it got a lot to do with me and him.
you see how she did that, cutie? She said, we ain't challenging, we question. So when you question me, you challenging me. Right
No,
now.
I'm not. I'm just giving you a different perspective.
You gotta
a challenge is like, I bet I can do this better than you, or I bet if push come to shove, then it's not gonna turn out that way. Questioning could be like trying to give you a different perspective, to review it again. Like, are you really sure that this is the route to go? Just to give you, just to push you into thinking about the outcomes and the consequences of a situation before going into it. If I question my man, I'm like, hey, okay, so you said we're gonna do X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna present different alternatives that could happen and be like, okay, is this sure? Are you sure that this is the way to go? That's not me challenging him. It's just me giving him an extra perspective that he may not have saw. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it has a lot to do with the way women are groomed from a young age to pine for the attention of a man. They groom us to be princes, to believe into this fairy tale lifestyle. And it's just like take Cinderella story, how her stepsisters treated her. Behind a man. It was behind a man. It's always about, somewhere it's always either a man in the equation or you trying to fight for your position or your place to be recognized as a woman that truly has talent. So now that you don't fought for your position, it's hard for you to be like, okay, now I'm gonna turn around because, like I said, I just got here. So let me get myself acclimated to this position that I'm in before I can reach back and get my hand, grab my sister behind me. I feel like that's just how it is in the world when you're dealing with women, because we don't get the respect that we deserve in the workplace, in most relationships. So yeah, I'm gonna fight for my spot, and out of fighting it out and got that I had to put up to get here, now I'm gonna bring, like, that's where that competitive spirit come from, because it's always a fight for everything. It's always a fight.
With you knowing that it's always a fight for women, I listen very well. Why do y'all work so diligently to keep other women out of power? Why do y'all feel so threatened by another one? I used this the other day. This how competitive y'all are as women. This is why I know that y'all are not made for power. Man, I done seen a woman lie and tell another woman what she got her hair done. I said, damn. I don't want that bitch knowing where I get my hair done at. I'm like, God damn, a hairdo? No, I'm like, come on, man. Y'all don't want to give up nothing when it comes to another woman, man.
That's not everybody. I will assure you of that. That is definitely not. Because I don't feel like that's necessary. It also got a lot to do with, I feel like, with your self-confidence too. Like, if you're not confident within who you are as a person, as an individual, as a woman, then of course you're going to be intimidated when you see another woman that can come in the room and hold her head up high and be sure of who she is. So it really has a lot to do with self-confidence, and that could stem from a number of issues like childhood trauma. Who knows what the lady done been through, the reason why she's so insecure, you know. But if you a confident woman, you definitely aren't behaving like that. I know when people are like, oh girl, that's cute, where you get it from? I'm gonna tell you, so, but don't go and get the same exact one now, because I don't want you to show up looking like me, you know. But I'm gonna put you on game where you can just apply pieces, you know.
Yeah. Sophia, try to turn your mic on real quick. Let's see if you got some.
Hey, Miss Sophia, girl. You so pretty self.
Oh wow, she's here. Hey, you hear the conversation?
I was on a StreamYard right before this, and I think it might have just interfered or something. So my apologies.
That's okay. You in here now. You hear what we talking about? We want you to stay around for the show too, and get some of your input on it. We got 3 ladies on the camp.
So I got cut out. I was good.
Hey, so we gonna continue the conversation, but we gonna get with you first, so you can get. We finna initiate you into the Lions DFW. So first off, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of questions for you. Everybody on this panel, they just turn me on to the movies that you play in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm addicted to Tubi right now. I watch Tubi every weekend now. But yeah, man. But first of all, we wanted to know, tell us where you from. You know what I'm saying, and what got you into acting.
Sure. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, actually. And then I moved to Cali for a little bit, and I've been residing in Dallas officially since 2012, but I've been here for quite some time.
Okay.
And the thing that got me into acting was I actually, in high school, I just had a knack for it, and I was like, I'm gonna go out and audition for a play. And I went and watched one play, and I loved it. And ever since then, I auditioned for one, and I loved it ever since. And I went to, when I was in high school, I acted in plays, and then I went to school at the University of North Texas for radio, TV, film, and theater.
Okay. I'm right there on your campus. You talking about North Texas, Denton?
North Texas.
Yeah, that's why I'm over there.
Shout out to the Eagles.
Already. When it comes down to acting, I see a lot of roles that you have played in several of all these movies, and I want to know what gets you in the mode to play these characters. I didn't like you in Poison Candy, man. I ain't gonna lie. You was shiesty in Poison Candy.
That was it.
But what gets you prepared for a role like that?
I mean, honestly, with the training that I've received, I watch movies a lot, not just for like education for myself. I think I watch movies different now. So I watch them for the book, like the behind the scenes and in front of the camera. So when I prepare for a role, I actually do my research. If I don't have, because what you get is a script. If you don't have a definition of this person's life, you have to make one. And I literally take that person, dive into the script. I always read the whole script when I get it. The reason why is because if you don't know the whole story, you don't even know the part you're playing. So even if I'm playing a small role or if I'm playing a big role, I always read the entire script to see where I fit in. And that's what a lot of people don't get. Like when it comes to acting, like you actually have to do your work just like you do any other job. And I get to know the characters. I get to know who I am. And the way I prepare for my role is, one, I study it, and then, I use my friends, my boyfriend, everybody to help me, kind of memorize it. We go over and over and over, and I know sometimes it's tiring, but hey, that's the nature of the craft.
I got one more question before I lead you to the panel.
Okay.
So when you jump into character, do any of these characters stay with you?
I think that you pick up something from each character, like because naturally we all play a character in life. You know what I'm saying? You could really be whoever you want to be. You just have to put your thought to it. So the thing is, when I put my thought into these characters, they're not always necessarily me. I honestly have asked my directors, I don't want to play me. I don't always want to play the role of the mother or the girlfriend or anything like that. I want to do some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do, I want to roll around on the ground, do some action shit. Like, that's more me personally. But, when I dive into the role, it does stay with you. Actually, a lot of it, because acting is not acting. It's becoming. So you have to actually become another person. You have to tell another person's story. So yes, a lot of that does play a part, which is why I wouldn't play certain roles.
And the panel.
So how long have you been in the business, actually?
So I've been acting since I was in high school. I ain't about to tell y'all my age. No, I can't. But
we all seasoned.
I'm 41, but I've been acting since I was 16, and I took some time off when I had kids to just make sure I got them up, because you know how it is when you have little babies, then you busy. So once they got to the point that they can kind of fend for themselves, I went back into it.
I think as Danielle said, Gutter Mamas is her favorite. I think that's probably the favorite. That's probably the most familiar movie that I've seen you in is the Gutter Mamas. So Gutter Mamas, I kind of got into that. It was like somebody ended up dropping out of that film, and I ended up getting placed in that position because I worked with the director before. And then he ended up also casting my daughter. So the little girl that's in the film is my daughter. Oh, okay.
That's why the attachment was like that.
Yeah. But even that, I worked with other kids before, and you just coach them to, you get to the level that you want. But it was nice to actually perform with my daughter, and she actually booked a lead role in her own film right after that. Okay. And I produced that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, will that also be on Tubi?
It is. It's called. It's on Tubi. I want to say one little disclaimer, because not only are our movies on Tubi, but they're also on other platforms. It's just that Tubi kind of took over, one of the films. But if you really don't want to watch commercials and things like that, there are other platforms that the movie is on, but the name of her movie is Easter Someday. And it's Somebay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely be looking into that. What is your favorite role that you've played thus far? Or do you have one?
Gutter Mommies.
I love Gutter Mommies, but it was more me, the more motherly role, just kind of always trying to be in protection. Poison Candy was more my love side of me. You know what I'm saying? So I think what really took me out of my element is probably two films. I've done a lot of films this year. And two films that really stood out for me is when I played a detective and Kingsman, because I think sometimes people look at you and they automatically put you in a certain role, somebody's girlfriend, or this type of person, like the girl next door or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't really trying to be that. So I got to be a detective. And Kingsman, that's actually the premiere is actually coming up this month. And it just gave me a new light, a new element. Also, Dirt. Dirt gave me more action, and that's what I've always wanted. I love watching action films, and I just see myself in that light. So that gave me, I got to be a little more gangster than that. I got to have a gun, and I always told my directors, like, I want to have a gun one day. Like, I want to shoot somebody, and got to be coming out next year. But some of those roles are great. I also got to play another lead role in Thicker to Berry. That's gonna give another element for me because it kind of goes from like young to older, and it's gonna, continue on hopefully. So,
I got a question.
Yes.
How is the writers' strike like impacting your work? Is it impacting it, or you have your set of writers that you work with all the time? What's going on with that?
Sure, yeah. So with me, I've been independent, but I also am SAG eligible. So I can induct into the SAG field at any time. I was thinking about it, but I held off because I didn't know the extent of the strike. But I stand with my actors as far as, striking. I'm not posting as much about my films just because, I don't know what direction they are going with film. And it's so much surrounding that and the way they're trying to use actors, which will put a lot of people out of jobs. Not only actors, but writers, directors, and others. So I stand with the strike wholeheartedly, and but that doesn't affect independent work.
Okay.
So actors can actually still work independently. There is a writer's strike, so unfortunately, like some of the writers that are in SAG, they can't work on independent films, and neither can you work with a writer that is on an independent film. So those writers are kind of stuck. So that is affecting a lot of actors. I think it will, and we're gonna stand strong against that.
All right, thank you.
That's what's up, man. So you got you had a award for Dirty, and that was the best feature film in urban film in the Urban Film Festival. How did you feel about that award, and what do you want to take?
And
what do you want to take? I'm saying, where you want to take this acting to? What level are you looking for? A role, a leading role in the sitcom? Like, what's the ending results of this? Like, where are you trying to go with it?
Absolutely. So with Dirt, that was a super congratulations, because that's like, we've had other, awards for films, but this is one specifically that Dirt is not even out yet, and it's already won an award. Not only were we nominated in Miami, but we're also nominated in New York in November. So that's like a super accomplishment. That was one of my roles that I actually got to play something different. So that was super exciting for me, because I'm like, I can't wait till that comes out so I can make my demo reel and do great with that. What was the other question you asked?
What's your goal on your acting? Like, what do you want to land at? Like, what's your ultimate goal in what you wanted to achieve throughout your acting career?
Yeah, so my main goal is I definitely want to land a series. I'm sorry, y'all. My computer thought I said, "Hey Siri." That's
What you been from this? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It keeps saying, I'm not gonna say the S word because it keeps popping back up. But I definitely want to land a
a series.
In addition to that, I want to direct and produce. I mean, I think that no actor, if you look at, the Denzel Washingtons, if you look at 50 Cent, anybody like that, like they're producing their own films. They're not just actors. It's going to get to a point that you're not just acting, you're producing, you're writing. I'm not a writer, I'm not gonna lie, but I welcome all writers. But that's just not my thing, you know. But I know that I have a good eye for directing, producing, which brings me into my next thing. We started a group called The Chosen and The Ones here out in Dallas. And basically, we're bringing unity to the entertainment industry and collectively coming together as a woman and man group of a lot of Dallas actors and really creating something great for us, because we're definitely getting a lot of buzz out here. So we're trying to bring way more traction to Dallas, and because we already got it. Like, the talent is unmatched. I can't even lie. Like, I watch a lot of Tubi movies, and honestly, like, the talent here is unmatched. I watch some of these people like go to classes and work on their craft every single day, and I watch them on set just practice and practice. And I think we have a great movement going on right now.
And speaking of,
and you know,
speaking of actors, we have a very well-known actor who is a Dallas native. I don't know if you had the opportunity to work with Mr. Montreal Biggs.
Yeah.
Have you had the opportunity to work with him, and will we be seeing any work with him in
with
the
my husband, my best friend.
Hey, Mom.
Is all over the place in Atlanta, Detroit, you know, here and everywhere. So with Montreal, we actually have a movie coming up, which will be and we are best friends. It's called Thick with the Berry. And he plays my very best friend. And I've worked with Montreal before in a play, and he was my husband. And that play was sold out every single weekend that we ever played that. And
what play was it? Was it Trap?
Trap Murder Mystery.
Yeah, that's the one. Hey, man, that's your
I'm
people.
trying to get tickets to that, and I could never get
That
that.
in Marcus. Okay.
Yeah, my son was trying to get a role on there.
Huh?
I said my son was trying to get a role on there.
I mean, I always be like hitting the group chat. Like, I mean, we gonna start it again because people asking. They always do. We even had the news come out to our performances, so I was very intrigued by that because it was, the other side came out, but they seen us, and they're really good. Like, I love it.
That's what's up.
But that's where I first met Montreal, and then we also have a upcoming film together, Distinguished Robbers. He's also one of the leads in there. And then so we had Thicker to Berry. That's going to be premiering in December, and then that'll be out next year.
That's what's up. Vale, get us with our last question, man, and we're gonna get back to the topic.
All right, I'm the last question. What do you think is gonna take for Dallas to finally get to like that level? Because we already know that Detroit is pretty much killing the game with the urban movie thing.
I'm telling you.
What is it gonna take Dallas to finally get on that level, just to somewhat just get on that path where they're on that journey, they being recognized?
Mm-hmm. I think that we already have the work ethic. It's going to take more unity, like just us working and collabing together. Because one thing because I have been in contact with a lot of people from Detroit, so I am looking to go there very soon. But the biggest thing with them is unity. You know, like making it's more. If you look at big production, it's more than one producer on the film. It's more than one, person behind the scenes. People putting the money up for that. And I think that for us, I think it would be to get to bigger platforms. And I think that that's what they have. Like, one thing about Detroit, I'm from Detroit. So, like, we gonna go hard for everything. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Dallas got that same kind of energy where we already are in the process. It's a lot of producers already out here did like within the last couple of weeks that have been connecting together for those projects to come to light. So I think that within the next year, that collaboration is definitely going to be made. And I think that it's not going to only be made with Detroit, but also other cities.
That's what's up. Hey, Sophia, man, we appreciate you coming on. You gonna stick around for the topic or what? You wanna step in that frying pan or what? What you wanna do?
What's the topic? Come on, like what's the topic? I'm down.
Val, put on, man.
Yeah, put on, because I almost chimed in a couple of y'all other topics. Like,
We're asking the question: do women allow other women to elevate above them in the industry? Say, for instance, hypothetically, a young lady that you came into the acting game with, well, you was in the acting game before her, and you doing your thing, you major, and you see the talent in her. You know that she has the talent to be greater than you, and you know this. You have not only see the talent in her, but you have the ability to put her in a position that she can propel above you. And the question that we asked him, where does that exist in real life among women? It's not about black women, white women, Asian women. We talking about period. We saying that it doesn't exist. We're saying that women have this thing that they feel like no woman can do whatever they doing better than them, and they don't actually set up successors. You know what I mean?
Yes. Actually, I think that it depends on the type of woman. So the type of woman, and that's why I brought up The Chosen. I want y'all all to follow The Chosen on Facebook and Instagram, because the reason why we created the group was for that very reason. I seen potential in each and every one of these girls. There's 6 of us right now, but our whole main objective was to create opportunities for other women. These are the same women that I see in auditions, and I'm like, damn, I might not get the role. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen them. And honestly, there was nothing in me. I want to learn from them. I wanted to grow from them. And that's what we're doing right now. So when I see a young lady that's trying to come into the industry, my whole main objective is I can help grow you too. Like, I want to see all of us flourish, and it's okay. Like, the thing about acting, and this is one thing I'll say that my professor told me a long time ago. He said, when you walk into an audition, he said, you almost have to expect to fail. And I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why he said, and I was like, can you explain that? I was the one that asked that question. And he was like, he said, because sometimes they're not looking for your look. They're not looking for the actual talent. They're looking for a specific kind of person that fits into that role. So just because another woman got it over me doesn't mean that I wasn't talented enough.
Right.
It doesn't mean that I wasn't good enough. It doesn't mean I didn't study enough. It just means that that's the type of person they wanted in that role. So if I bring another person, they beat me over a role, I'm coming to your premiere.
Good.
I'm gonna see how you did in the role. And it wasn't in a competition kind of thing. It's just that you were fit for that position. And that's okay. And that's what we were trying to bring with The Chosen, is that we were trying to bring unity, especially not just Black women, but unity as a whole in the entertainment industry. We don't just want to be an actress. We want to be producers. We want to be directors. We got people behind the scenes that just want to do boom mic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see that happen with all of us. And I just never, I'm naturally not a jealous person. So like for me, like I go on set and I'm exactly who I am right now. I smile, we have fun. I might get a little crunk in my role though, but you know what I'm saying? But I'll be coming back to you, and we gel it out together. You know what I'm saying? We actually hug each other sometimes after some of these scenes, especially with the guys when he gotta beat up on you or something like that. It's like, we gotta hug it out and cry. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing for me is bringing unity to this entertainment industry because it is hard. I mean, you be on set, 12, 13, 14, all night hours of the day. And I just want to see everybody successful. And I never have looked at another woman and said, like, how she get it over me. Like, I've always been like, my blessing will come. And you know what? That actually happened. When I didn't get something, a bigger blessing came and I got the lead role in something else. So, like, I'm going to give you your flowers for yours because you got the lead role in this. I got a lead role in something else. And that's a blessing. Like, nothing can take your blessings away. God already has your destiny. So, like, for me, like, I hope to bring unity to this community and this industry and keep thriving.
So, do you see a lot of that happening in the industry? Like,
yes,
a lot of people, a lot of women competing.
Yes, I see, and I will be. You know what? If there's any opportunity for me to speak, because maybe I stay quiet sometimes. But yes,
I think y'all should speak up on that though.
No, I'm gonna speak up on it. I'm gonna speak up on it right now, and I'll repost it because I think sometimes people they have one issue with somebody, and then they want to take it out on everybody else, and that's not okay because people link up in certain groups for certain reasons, and there's no reason for you to hate on me because you know what I'm saying. You had one thing going on, I had another thing going on. And then you had a problem with that person, so now you got a problem with me, and that's not okay because I'm the type of person. I show up on set, I do my job, I go home, I tend to my family, and I see y'all at the premiere, and we're gonna take pictures and be happy. But it is people that put out, and it's been a big thing lately, and I will say in Dallas, it's been a very big thing lately where people are throwing these slick shots at everybody. And that's not okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you ain't putting a name on it, for me, I'm from Detroit. So I'm like, I'm gonna put a name on it if I got a problem with somebody. Or I'm gonna come to you directly because I'm a grown woman. If I can't come to you directly with something, I'm not gonna send you a slick shot online. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, we as women need to be sticking together in this thing. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that we can come to unity even after the fact that I've seen, and I'm not saying personally me, but I've seen it happen to other people and I know who they're talking about. And my thing is we are grown adults. We can talk about it. We can figure it out. And whatever past demons you have in your life that you can't trust people, then maybe you need to reevaluate yourself and look in the mirror.
Real talk. Real.
Thanks for all that.
That's right. I just want to ask y'all ladies, all the ladies on the panel. This is the first time we've been outnumbered, QD.
Oh wow!
I'm scared.
We gonna hold it down.
We most definitely gonna do that.
Let's go.
I want to ask y'all ladies. Because we know that there's a big feminist movement going on, right? Any of the women on the panel feminists?
I am a girl's girl. Like that, I'm a girl's girl. I love to support my sisters, whatever it is they doing. It makes me happy in my heart, like genuinely happy to see people just succeeding, and it don't matter. It don't even have to just be women, but I like my ex, he used to get so mad at me. He's like, you always gonna side with a girl. I'm like, well, but I've always been that way. I don't know why, but I'd be happy for someone else's success because, like you said, Sophia, like whatever's for me is gonna be for me, and ain't gonna be nobody that can be able to stop that. So I don't have to have like this secret jealousy or over there looking with this stank look on my face at somebody, and I just don't understand it. I think that's the reason why the ones that don't get it, be like so hard to connect and see and reach and meet up because we be like just in the background like, I don't know what's going on with that. But I consider myself to be a girl's girl. I'm like, sis, I got you, whatever you need. And I've just always been that way. So I would consider myself to be a feminist for sure.
What about you, Corey?
I like being, for the women. Don't get me wrong, but I would just say that sometimes some things aren't always right. And so that's why I said no for me, but I'm definitely for women's empowerment. Us being able to just do more in unity, because oftentimes, as you know, a lot of the ladies have said on the panel tonight, there's a constant competition amongst us. And it's not just among Black women, it's within all races. Like, it has to be something, as you guys stated, that has to bridge that gap, because everything is increasing from the cost of living. Like, we got to be able to make change, because if we're not going to be able to stick together and make change, it's only going to get worse for us if we don't start sticking together. That's how I feel about it.
All right. I've asked y'all that about the feminist thing, because the whole feminist thing is not a concept that originated by Black women, period. we're gonna get that out the way. Black women have always, black women and Black men have always shared power through the archives of history from the beginning of time, period. This whole feminist thing came about with white women feeling like their white man was mistreating them, and they just basically needed Black women for the numbers to get some shit accomplished. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? So when your Susan B. Anthony's and your Margaret Saint, these women were card-carrying white supremacists. They didn't like Black people. They felt like Black people should be exterminated and it was inferior, all that stuff. And it was the point I'm making is, it was never about empowering women. It was all about making the white man treat them as they equal. Right. I feel like a lot of Black women got sucked up in a lot of that stuff. And with the sharing of power, like that goes back, what I'm talking about goes into the sharing of power. It was never about empowering women to be able to be independent. It was more about, hey, we want the white man to stop. Y'all gotta realize, Black men was able to vote before white women were. They had a real problem with that. You know what I mean? So they were like, I dare y'all to let these niggers vote before we get the vote, Mm-hmm. So in the midst of that, they pulled the switcher bait rule on us, and made us think that it's a gender war, that we should be against each other. When Black men and Black women, we had to work with each other ever since we've been brought over here, or just period. Mm-hmm. We've been have to work with each other. And I feel like when I see Black women today, and that attitude toward each other, that some people are on the feminist train, and y'all weren't even on that, period. And I feel like that draws a wedge between Black women in itself. But for us, and with women sharing power, no matter what the race is, y'all women do not believe in sharing power. I don't care who y'all is, but I just use that this thing. It was never about women. It was more about white women wanted to be treated as the white man's equal, And I feel like that killed our movement as Black people, as in and making progress. That's the only thing, the coalition I bring the race in and for us in when it comes to us. But overall, I don't believe women like to share power at all. I don't believe no woman believes that another woman can outwear a dress better than her, saying whatever it is that a woman said that she does, or whatever her profession is. I don't believe no woman is gonna ever elevate another woman above her to be a successful. And until she dies.
That's a strong statement, Lavelle.
Prove it. Prove it.
Like, that's a strong.
He done proved the point.
No woman is never.
Prove it.
He proved it in the first hour.
Oh, right.
Well, so look, this is
Oh,
what I
right.
want to comment
And
on.
you know what? I'm not like, honestly, I'm not the biggest fashionista out there. So like, if I see sis outside with a cute outfit on, like I want to know how I could dress like you. Like
I got you, sis. I'm a stylist. I will hook you up.
I'm pro-right. So I don't know that I would be pro-feminist, but I definitely support my ladies. Like I really do. Like I like to hang out with pretty women. I like to hang out with any woman. Shoot, if you ain't got your makeup game on tight, like I want to teach you. Like I just want to help people, and I think I always been that type of person. And it's not just helping like women. I'm just a natural helper. Like that's just the type of person I am, and I don't know. I have to disagree with you on the whole. Like I wouldn't want somebody one up. Like when I see sis outside killing it, I'm like, shit, I need to step my acting skills up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I always feel like I can be better, and maybe I just think differently. But like I always feel like I can be better. Like it's certain, like I told y'all before, it's certain girls that walk in the room, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this role. You know what I'm saying? But I'll go in there and kill it, and I still, you know, I feel like I'm still great.
You feel like
but like I don't know.
You still feel like you in your humble stage where you still building.
But I
You
am
feel like
41.
but just saying, but this is the point I'm making. You're still in your humble stage. You building. You haven't made it to that point. We talking about the women that's in power, in position.
I'm telling you, it's some talented ass women out here.
We ain't talking about the talent. We talking about somebody that can make that can snap a finger and say, all you got to do is go and audition, and you got it. I promise you. Just say you want the role and go and audition. You got it. Because we know there was women in Hollywood that got it like that. Some roles that they can basically walk you through the audition themselves. All you gotta do is show up. There's some people
but that's the thing that's different with me. And I mean, I'm not even like tooting my own horn. Like literally, I've already been in that position. Like I've lost roles for girls that had better social medias than me. The thing is, that's your time. So it's like blow up. Like the thing is, the time that's gonna be right for me, it's gonna be right for me. Like I guess I don't think like that. Like I think like I already know I'm a dope actress. The thing is, I don't know what that holds for me. Like the thing I might be trying to press so hard for, like that might be another blessing opportunity that's coming from me.
I mean, you speaking from an individual, for as in character.
I do know.
For as your character, that you are not a hater, but just overall as women, y'all do not relinquish power.
Well, I do agree with that. I do believe that some women cannot take that type of thing, and it could have been just from my personal experience.
And this be the sad thing. What I be seeing with a lot of women. A lot of women are humble towards other women. They look at other women as their idol. I see some women that look at other women, and the whole time that woman is looking at you as you beneath her. Listen to some of the lyrics of Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is constantly telling other women how y'all bitches can't fuck with me. I'm shitting on y'all. I'm y'all sons. And
but
this
that's
and and you have
I don't say that.
Listen, but this the thing.
I don't say that.
But hold on. Rap is a competitive sport. This is my thing. She had people like Lotto who looked up to her. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But you see Lotto as a threat.
Cardi B.
You know what I'm saying? You see these people
Cardi
as a
B
threat. They look up to you. You done made these people enemies in your head. You know what I'm saying? Because they are so good and you're so threatening. Like, hell no, these bitches trying to come for my throne. No, we ain't trying to come for my throne.
Hey.
No.
Hey, man.
I just wanted to tap on that feminist subject again because I wanted to point out that because a movement starts one way does not mean that agenda stays the same throughout that movement, right? Because what you're saying is very true and factual. It was started by white women. But for me, when I say I'm a feminist, I'm talking about equal pay rights, you know what I'm saying, being treated fairly in our workspaces, being recognized for our talent and not discredited because of our gender. That is the type of feminism that I'm referring to when I speak on that. You know, and that's the problem right now that they're still dealing with. Like you mentioned about women that are in the entertainment industry, there is still a cap on their reach. There's still a cap on their network. As far as they can reach, they still got a stopping point on their reaching. You know what I'm saying? And the man's reach surpasses that. So the things that you were used to a man going in saying, I'm going to walk you through this edition, that may not be the case with a woman because of the simple fact that she is a woman. That's where feminism come into play. That's why women are standing together, because it's like, I'd be damned if you try to act like I ain't talented, like I don't got clout, like I ain't bringing something to the table. So why come I can't pull these strings like, oh, buddy over here? You know,
and they try to you know, bring out sexuality over talent. And that's where I stand with feminism, especially with acting, because you'll just go get a woman that's willing to show it all and do it all for a little bit on a dollar, and that's just not my rate. And I'm sorry, like, I don't feel like I should show my body and give you everything, because that's not my rate. Like, my rate gonna go sky high for something like that. And they definitely try you with the whole, like, that's where I will stand with the feminist side, because the men in the industry will try you as far as taking off your clothes, showing your booty, showing your ass, you know, and they'll go get strippers.
That's what I was just saying.
But they can pay them a little cheaper.
All right, saying all that, with everything that y'all just said, as hard as it is in the industry for women, why don't women work with each other more? Y'all know that the deck is stacked against y'all. Y'all should always be. Why is it that women see? And this is gonna bring me into the second point that I'm finna make. I promise you, I studied this all week. This brings me to the point. Women know that in certain areas in the industry or corporate America, that the deck is stacked against them, but yet y'all see another young lady that's having a hard time and going through the same thing that y'all went through, but yet y'all close that door on her. I'm just saying, just in the entertainment sector, like Nicki Minaj. For a long time, Nicki Minaj was the only female rapper, like what, from 2010 to 2013, that was literally winning all the awards because it was nobody else. You see that this is a male-driven industry. Why aren't you trying to elevate other women so you won't be? Why? Because she liked it being the queen bee on top. Look at me, look at me, look at me. At the same time, you're complaining about an industry that's suppressing you and not giving you a shake, but you're not putting enough pieces around you to drive and make yourself become a force. I feel like women are their own detriment. I'm going to use Oprah as an example. Here it is, Oprah as an example. You put on Dr. Phil and Dr. Owl before you put on a black. We're going to take black women out their case. We're going to say, you can't make me believe there wasn't a black Dr. Oz or a black Dr. Phil. Let's just say a woman, period.
Ileana.
Women take.
Ileana Vanzant, she brought her to the table.
Well, but the thing is, hold on, I got a kid. See, I told you didn't I tell you I did my research on this all week? What network was she on?
The Ileana Fix My Life.
Yeah, what network was she on? On. You sure she was on the TV One?
Was she not on?
Was it on the TV One?
Talking about TV One. On TV One.
See, y'all can't miss me. Look. Trust me.
She was on TV One for real, Toya.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, no, ma'am. She knows she.
What doing what? Doing what?
Harpo Productions with Oprah. That's what she should have been.
Yeah.
Right.
And not only that. Look, just period. When women, a lot of time when women get power, who the first person they give it back to? The man.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't believe that feminist shit. That's a bunch of bullshit. Because the thing is, when women actually get some power, all it takes is a man, the right man that has her eye and her mind, she will relinquish it.
And that's
Just
why
like
I said
that.
when I said being fair. Like I'm pro fair. Like I'm pro what's right. Because I mean I definitely see the shade, all the stuff in the entertainment industry, and you know it's sad to me because I'm not personally that type of woman, but I definitely see it, and I do believe that they give the power back to the man because that's the person that they feel like they can persuade more. Because you're not going to persuade another woman like that. You're just not. And I do hate the hate that women get amongst each other, and I wish that we could come together, and I believe that. I mean, I still be having hope. Like I'm like this hopeful, romantic type person that loves. You know what I'm saying? I be like,
Me
It's
personally,
gonna happen one day. I'm just gonna keep
me
trying.
personally, true
No,
feminine.
and I want everybody to be like me, but in reality, like you were saying, Miguel, is it's just not actual fact for women. We're too emotional, and I'm not saying that overall. But what I am saying is, like, I think like when it comes to coming together, I think that everybody feels like we have to be in this big competition, and really, like, actually, we come together. It's so beautiful. That's why, like, when we came together with the Chosen, I felt so much better, like, with the girls. Cause I'm like, I always admired y'all, and they like, I admired you, and it was just like, oh my god, and we were just like girls, like,
yeah.
And we were like in that innocent stage again, where we didn't have that hate for each other.
But wouldn't you agree that women are natural competitors? Y'all are natural competitors. Me and Cutie were talking this behind the scenes.
Would you not say that is because of the way society has designed it to be? Like,
but
you
the
wouldn't
thing
agree
is,
with that?
y'all got.
How do you think we got that way? Like,
but women, y'all have a
the
y'all have
pressures
a
of
lot how
society
we
on
got to
us
where
every
we
day.
at,
They telling
like-
us you this, you that. First we didn't have enough ass. Now we got too much ass. Oh, you ain't got no hair. Now you got to be. I want natural. Like it's. Come
Wear
on,
too
man.
much makeup. Oh, you don't wear
Right,
enough.
you
Your
over
kids
here
bad
with
as
this
fuck.
fat face. Now, you got too much.
You don't like girls with BBLs, but you be with a girl with BBL. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
It's like
Come
nothing
on,
we
man.
can do.
So y'all, so hold on. So y'all saying that we giving y'all that fuel to ignite competitive?
Well, she was saying like where it stems from. That's what we were talking about. So it basically stems from us being in one personal, because personal come over, fun any day. So dealing with relationships, dealing with jobs, just lifing. You know what I'm saying? We as women have always had a lot of odds stacked up against us, just simply being Black women in general. So on top of that, we got to deal with, us trying to regulate how we gonna live life, because there's no manual out for this thing called life. We still trying to figure it out now. And then on top of that, you want us to be able to bring somebody up. Hell, I'm barely trying to swim with a damn anchor on my leg now. It ain't no
Good shit. Good shit.
I'm trying to make sure that I don't drown. And if I gotta support people, I'm trying to make sure that I keep that afloat, because people depend on me. So I don't feel like it's so well. I'm not gonna say that it's not hate, because I do agree with what a lot of the people have been saying on the panel. There is a lot of like jealousy and envy and malice in our women, and that has got to change. Like, for instance, you can walk into a room and light it up, and then you'll turn around and you'll see a woman with just the ugliest glare and look on her face. Like, it is just ridiculous. I've done it. You know,
Because you
what I'm
feeling
saying?
yourself.
It's not a good feeling when your own people do that type of shit to you.
I want women. I want. This is what I want happy women to understand too. Don't stop making them think that they're just Black women. Look at the Kardashians. Who remind them every time that they the reason why they successful. It's their mother. I'm the one to put this shit together. You know what I'm saying? She always constantly reminding them that I'm the one to put this shit together. You know what I'm saying? And she did. I mean, it went as so much, man. She orchestrated how the sex scenes was supposed to be done. She literally helped her daughter out for them to make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even about race. It's just about women. Like I'm on top, and I'm gonna run the show. I don't give a. I mean, women have always been in competition with each other. I look at it.
But I'm not saying, bro, that it's a black woman thing. I'm saying in general.
I'm just saying.
Women
I'm just saying. Period.
Period.
I'm just period. Like, because I've seen people try to throw race in her. People always try to throw shit in her, say that black women do this, black women do that. And man, when I look at shit, y'all know how I feel about black women, man. Y'all know, I'm a super rider. But this the thing is, there's nothing that a black woman doing that no other race of women do. They always try to interject the race as if a black woman is doing it.
Nah, you have to hold up with that segment because the stuff that we endure in life, in the workplace, everything that we go through and endure as being a woman, and on top of that, being a black woman, is nothing that any other race can compare to.
Nah, we ain't talking about. Listen, what I'm talking about.
Nothing that they can compare to.
Nah, this is what I'm talking about. This the point I'm making is. It don't matter about the race or nothing. Every woman want to be in control. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about this thing. This the thing. The point I'm making. Y'all done heard this stereotype that y'all always heard that black women can't work together. Can't no women work together. Period. You know what I'm saying? But they put the onus on black women. Y'all heard the angry black woman. All that
is true. That's what I'm saying. By like, there's
every woman is tatted with another woman. I done seen two. When I drove trucks, I done seen two fat trailer white trash motherfuckers get into it with each other every day.
She said she want to say something.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Come on with it.
Okay, I feel like women have always had. So since we're not talking race, but I am gonna go into that. I feel like women have always had the short end of the stick. I think that we were always put on the back burner. We were always the last to have anything.
Yeah.
And we're the main ones creating life. You know what I'm saying? And then we get into the, age of things. Now we have social media. So now everything is on the forefront, right? So like now everything is being put out. So now we're being exposed for being like this, being a group, being like this, being like that, and how we're supposed to be as a woman. You can't even go wear something sexy when people in other countries are wearing something sexy all the time. You know what I'm saying? But we've been pulled from our countries. We've been pulled from those things from regular life that, now if you wear something sexy, everybody's talking about you. If I go be a celebrity now and I want to fucking dress sexy, I'll dress sexy as fuck. And I don't care if I'm 50 years old. But the thing is, I'm gonna get reprimanded for that.
Yeah.
Be less of a woman. I am a mother. I shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? It's always everything that we shouldn't do, but everything that y'all should do. It's like, oh, well, a man is just like that. He can have multiple women. He can be like this. It's always an excuse for y'all, but it's never an excuse for us. And then as a black woman, we had the very short end of the stick because we were the bottom of the barrel. Even over the white women that was over y'all, we was at the bottom. And that's unfair because now the time that we get to embrace ourselves and be somebody, we can't even be that. You can't even come above a man without being too independent. Now you're too independent. Wow. You're too sexy. You're too not like a mother. You're too like this. And that's not cool. And the thing is, I think that it is so much pressure on women, especially black women. And that's why we can't come together because we don't even have a safe space to come to. When it actually
being masculine,
black men ain't backing us because it's better to be with a white woman. Or our black men can't come to us because we're too defensive. And you know what? We should be. And at the end of the day, you know what? We have the bottom of the barrel aspect on life. Nobody cared about the black woman. They cared about y'all being strong in slavery. They weren't really doing nothing to us but raping us. So at the end of the day, like, we always had the short end of the stick, and that's wrong.
We never had a fair.
You know what? And you wonder why?
Period.
We had the most animosity is because we weren't ever looked at. Nobody even saw us. They at least saw y'all as workers. They didn't see us as shit.
But to make babies.
That's it. And they baby. So at the end of the day, even the white man, and they wasn't doing their wives right. So that's why they feel that way. The black women, we was already at the bottom of the man. So when we try to come up a little bit, look at the baby steps. When we try to come up a little bit, now we too independent. We don't like the man. We all on the man. And you know what? I'm not gonna take the woman's side wholeheartedly because I do think that we get beside ourselves sometimes. And you know, we don't think we need men, but that comes from hurt. That comes from a man not being.
Because I was sure gonna come back with that.
I'm just sitting there smiling.
Yeah. Hey, because we finna land this plane with a minute. Come on, finish.
Now go ahead.
I know that I'm a good person, a good woman, but even as an actress, let me tell you something. I always get judged by that. Oh, you always like this. You always like that. You probably ain't like this. And you know what? I've gotten used to being turned down. I've got used to being like not selected. I got used to that. So like for me, I don't really care. So when I don't care, just know like I really don't care. Like I don't care if I don't get a role. I don't care if another girl's above me. I don't care. And I really truly mean that. And everybody that know me personally, they know I don't fucking care. So the thing for me is I want success to make sure I'm raising my family. I want success, and I have been successful. I've been a successful woman in corporate for a long time. I don't have anything to prove to anybody. I wanted to do acting because that's my passion. I wanted to do directing, all that stuff with my passion. But you know what guys always looked at me as? Is like I'm trying to be, above them. And I never felt that way. Women, she thinks she's all that. I never thought those things. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, I think that people need to stop being into themselves, focus on yourself and what your meaning is in life, because I'm a God-fearing woman. I don't have no beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see everybody rise. But no, not every woman is like that, Lavelle. Like not every woman thinks that. And it's unfortunate that people didn't even see those things in me because they already made their assumption off of me. And I think that that's what happens with a lot of women relationships. They become so defensive because they're intimidated by the person that they're meeting because I am a strong woman. And I think that a lot of women are strong women, and that's the kind of people I want to surround myself with. And even if you're not strong, I want you to be. Like, I want you to be, and I want you to be, and let me not say the men, because I want my man to be a strong man. Like, I've gone through this in my own relationship. Like, I want him to be a strong man. Like, I love that for you. And I want to see the love in everybody. And it's because I've been through my trials. People was like, I bet you haven't never gone through anything because of how you look. And I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? Because you take my look off of something I never been through.
Yeah.
Like the reason I am so good in these roles is because I actually been through a lot of those things. And you don't know my story, but when I finally tell it in my movie, y'all gonna know.
That's what's
so
up. Hey, we can't. Hey, we came to the solutions, man. It's solution time, man. We're gonna start up top. Call your love. Where you at?
Okay, Candace says she heard.
Let's call you, see with him.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what's up? Hey, Candace, what's up, man? Hold on, being honest.
Guys, I'm gonna have to put my baby to bed. I'm gonna have to drop off.
Hey, Sophia.
I'm out of your.
We appreciate you.
With us. Thank you.
Huh?
We most definitely appreciate you coming on.
Well, my exit route. I have 13 movies that I did this year, and I pray that all of y'all follow me, Sophia Knowlton, on every platform. SOPHIA KNOLTON. I got Kingsman coming up, Dirt, Clutch, Thicker to Bury, Creep, Distinguished Robbers, Heavier, The Elite Society, The Wrong Choice, Dysfunctional Series, The Holy Ones, and Doghead. I just pray all of you guys follow me in our journey, and I think that would be a good start to, some of the buzz that's going on in Dallas. I'm not just working in Dallas, but other cities. But I hope that you guys follow me for all of my, future endeavors. And I hope that you follow everybody else in the film, because everybody else plays a part in what we do. And God bless y'all. Also, follow the one. It's called the THE Ones ONES Collective.com. We have every single premiere, even ones that I'm not starring in. We have those premiering between this month and next month. It is over 11 premieres in Dallas alone that are premiering. And I hope that y'all show up. And we're doing a tour around Dallas with the Ones and the Chosen, just to show up at the premieres and actually support everybody. So I hope that y'all come out for that. And all the movies will be shown in 2024.
For sure. Hey, so that's what's up. Sophia, we appreciate you for coming on.
Yep.
Hey, don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Make sure you tune in to the Live DFW.
Most definitely have to have you back on the show.
Hey, we're going to get with you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Most definitely. Man, that was Sophia Knowlton, man. She gave us a great interview tonight, man. But say, y'all make sure y'all follow her, man. Go watch the movie she just told you about. Go watch that Poison Candy and that Gutter Mommy, man. Y'all will not be disappointed. I'm telling you, she's showing that. She's showing out on all the movies she's talking about. But it's solution time, man. Let's get it. Call your love, man. What you feel about tonight? It's a nice topic. Because I heard, y'all did y'all thing.
It definitely was a very much needed topic to be touched on. So we were the first to do it. I do feel like it is very much so possible that gap amongst us can be bridged. We do have more resources available to us now. And of course, it's not just going to take one or two women. It's going to take a village. I can say we had work to do. I do feel like it is still hope. I'm just hoping that it won't be too late when it's all said and done. But overall, I do feel like the women that are currently in position to put other women in position to be their successors, I think it could be greater. I really honestly wish that we knew somebody that was doing this, but unfortunately we don't. So I'm hoping that will be something that we see in the near future. But I haven't lost hope for all of our women in general, and I am hoping that we will be able to later on in time say otherwise.
Ty, we're gonna let you go last, man, because I know you're gonna sprinkle the sauce, man.
Come on, Ty. Okay, so first, I just want to say that I did thoroughly enjoy this topic, Lavelle. I really appreciate you bringing it to the forefront because it is something that's like whispered about or mentioned in passing, but nobody really just actually puts that thought into it. But Koya, you are right. It is still hope, and it is going to take a village. I really just hope that there's a way that we can pull out all of the leaders and women that are confident enough to get up in the front lines and try to set an example for it. I'm trying to do that myself. I have the workingwoman.org. It is an organization that's specifically for women to help them come out of whatever troubled life, troubled past, whether it's domestic violence, addiction, or whatever it is, to try to help them find resources. I have the Pretty and Prayed Up Women Support Group as well on Facebook that I've been trying to push, and even in that group, I can see like women are not very interactive. It's me and Danielle. We like, y'all talk to us, let us know what's going on, so it's gonna take a minute because of everything that has happened, and sometimes the trauma that a woman goes through, it be so deeply rooted in her. And it's in myself. I've experienced trauma myself, but all I can do is continue to keep trying to push and move forward. Once I recognize a woman as a confident woman that it seems like she's a leader and she's not holding on information and she wants to step up and see other women come up with her, I try to make that connection with her. And then from there, we try to go and see who else we can make a connection with. Every change is going to start with you first. That's how I feel. So I have to make the changes within myself and my own behaviors. And God is going to put me in the right circles and in the right arenas to where I can connect with women, and hopefully we can change some of these stigmas that have been set in place by society.
Man, that's how you landed. What's up, Vel? Tell me something.
I really ain't got a lot. I think it's just imperative that women have to learn, especially when y'all know that there's already barriers set up against y'all, particularly Black women. Y'all have to set the tone. Y'all have to. We know this. Human beings have been able to evolve over time, and that's the same thing with women. Y'all have the ability to evolve also. Y'all have the ability to change that stigma, to change that mentality of women not elevating other women above them. And everything, let's keep this shit a buck. Everything I always use, all the trends, all the fads, everything start with Black people. You know what I'm saying? So for them with black women, y'all may have to be the first to show and be the example of women actually working together and actually elevating other women above them for the greater good and advancement of women. Because the thing is, women can never advance if they think that another woman isn't better than them. Period. Point. If you can't fathom the thought that another woman can be better than you, you doomed from the beginning. That mindset is toxic within itself. So I think Black women, I'm gonna say Black women. Black women are gonna have to be the people that change the ideal of that another woman is incapable of elevating towards her. Black women have been the trendsetter since the beginning of time, because our life come through you in the first place. So you do have the capability and the ability of changing the narrative, the rule of how things are being ran and done. So that's my quick input, insight, my outtake, or whatever the hell your closing, whatever you want to call it.
Hey man, that was a great show for the night, man. We appreciate all the ladies that tuned in, not only tuned in, but was on the panel, man. From what I seen tonight, from the ladies that I saw on the panel, plus the ladies that were in the audience, man, I see a lot of women empowerment, man, and I see y'all feeding off each other, and I see that y'all are sharpening each other at the same time. This is the first time that I've been around this many women that empower each other, man, that ain't got no ulterior motive or any type of negative things that they can say about each other, man. The circle that my wife hang with, man, and kick it with, and even call. And all the ladies that I pretty much interact with nowadays, man, is a different species of woman. And all I can say is, man, when y'all get in position, I feel like y'all gonna open up doors for a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Because not only are y'all teaching each other and y'all getting game from each other, y'all also grooming y'all daughters in a position to be greater than y'all. You know what I'm saying? I cherish the black woman, period, man. I treat y'all like y'all just the most delicate thing, man, because y'all already have to go through the most trials and tribulations in life. And y'all built hard to the core. So when I come to the assumption that when I see y'all, man, going through that, man, and I try to embrace everything that could possibly hurt y'all, man. But what I seen tonight and what I've been seeing from the ladies that I've been, admiring, shit, hey, man, y'all doing y'all thing, man. I want y'all to continue to grow. But that is our show for tonight, man. If y'all have any comments, man, that y'all want to put into the group, y'all can also do that. This show will be up in the last DFW, man. Y'all make sure y'all like the page. We almost to 1,000 subscribers, man, on the page.
We about to reach our goal.
We about to reach our goal. Hey, man, y'all keep on sharing, man. Keep on interacting in the group, man. If y'all got anything y'all want to put in the group, hey, put it in there, man. We're going to respond back. And make sure y'all check us out every Monday, man, at 9 o'clock, man. Hey, and that's what we got for tonight, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, Ty, for coming on, too, man.
Of course. I am going to drop the group. I'm going to drop the group, the Adult Women's Friendship Group, in the comments. If there's any viewers that are out there, women in particular, that want to join the group, it is a safe space for you to come, for you to vent, for you to be uplifted by other women, because this is something that does need to happen. And again, this topic was what that is. I really appreciate y'all having me on the show. Y'all know I come back anytime. Not my brother. And my sis for you. I appreciate y'all letting me have space.
This is the first time I ever felt uncomfortable. Y'all made me feel uncomfortable tonight.
What?
Hey, Corey had them reinforcements on your ass tonight. What?
Yeah, they had me. Hey. I held my own. Hey,
I couldn't even help you because shit, my internet was in and out all night tonight. I don't know what it is. But say, okay. Y'all did y'all thing.
Ladies. I appreciate being surrounded by ladies. I love getting women input. I hate to be a man speaking on something that I think I know what I'm talking about without women being around. I like to have that presence of women to be able to check me and say, nah, man, you got that one wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather for you to check me than be sitting up here talking and sounding like a damn fool and don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'd rather you go and cut me off and stop me from sounding like a damn fool. But I done lost my boy. I did a lot of hollering yesterday because I took some ass up on them dominoes. Say, man, it's real, man. But hey, I see y'all tomorrow. We need to do we'll talk about it behind the scenes, but I see y'all tomorrow. Y'all got it. My voice gone, y'all.
Hey, man, that's our show for the night, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Hey, shout out to all of our regulars, man. Shout out to Candace. Shout out to Miss Trimble. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to Danielle. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Hey, man, we're going to get with y'all, man, next month. Y'all make sure y'all look up Sophia Knowlton on all those Tubi movies that she mentioned, man. And hey, man, that's our show for the night, man. The last DFW, the extended weekend. Yes. Right. We out, y'all.
Bye.